been raised by somebody who has no idea how to have a stable, emotionally secure relationship, then your relationships in your adulthood are going to be affected as well. Some examples of that would be impulsive relationship decision making. So pregnancy without forethought, sexual encounters without forethought, pushing things too fast without forethought, lack of boundaries in the relationship, a power differential, so somebody else has more power in that relationship than you do, right? So poor relationships, your childhood relationships with your parent or caregiver really does set the stage for how relationships will be in your adulthood. The next one is substance abuse. When you don't have that firm foundation as a child growing up, the likelihood of you looking for comfort and security in other places is high. Very, very high. And for a lot of people, that tends to be substance abuse. They drink, they smoke, they justify their drinking and smoking. They integrate drinking and smoking, and not just smoking cigarettes, I mean smoking marijuana. They justify that and integrate it into their daily lives and into every holiday and every party. It really is a medicine for them. It's self-soothing. It is self-medicating. So a lot of people who have had a very poor upbringing and haven't had that foundation of security with a parent or caregiver or guardian, they become adults who rely on substance abuse to kind of be their parent. It's that security that they've always lacked. The next one is borderline personality traits or narcissism. Research suggests that narcissistic adults, as well as adults with borderline personality disorder, often come from traumatic and unstable households. My understanding and my experience with people with borderline personality is that the parent will often be invalidating. They will be abusive in whatever capacity, physical, sexual, emotional, psychological. They will be dismissive. They will be careless. They will be every bit of what I've talked about in this series as a parent. What happens is the child growing up under this unstable, toxic, emotionally detached parent, they start to feel the pressure of not having a secure parent. And so they change up their attitudes, they change up their behaviors, they change up their perception of life just to meet that changing, labile, tornado-like disposition of that parent. As the child does that over time, they become adults who then have borderline personality disorder because they have learned over time how to be switchable and labile and changeable, and they haven't had that validation from a loving person. So they seek that in other relationships, and the